Hey guys, today I want to talk about practicing your vibe, the importance of practicing your vibe. I remember a time when I was going through like a lot of anxiety and I was depressed, but I didn't know I was depressed. And I remember still getting intuitive messages and things like that. And I remember actually going and getting this audio book from Louise Hay. I can't remember how it came to me, but it was this audio book that it's about getting up in the morning and going to sleep at night, and you listen to her when you first thing when you wake up, and you listen to her also last thing before you go to bed. And she basically guides you through the optimal way of thinking as you're laying in bed in the morning before you get out of bed, and as you're laying in bed as you're falling asleep at night, to help you to start, like at nighttime, to start thinking about your day, to let go anything that was not, favorable to you, and to start giving thanks and gratitude and things like that. And same thing in the morning, to start thinking about, what you're grateful for, and to just start the morning in a positive manner. And I know I was guided to that in hindsight, because what was really getting me down was the way I was going to sleep and the way I was waking up. When you go to sleep, whatever you go to with, the last thing on your mind is usually what you wake up with. So I was going to sleep worrying about things, and then I was just getting up worrying about things. And so whatever you go to sleep with is going into your subconscious. And that's why Neville Goddard has techniques where you're supposed to visualize what you want as you fall asleep, and or to rewrite the story of your day in a favorable way as you fall asleep, because nighttime is very important. So anyway, I got the intuitive message to start listening to that, and I did, and it was awesome. And I'm going to put a link in the description below to I got it on iTunes, for you guys to check it out if you want to. But that thing really, it felt like it picked me up, because I actually listened to it every night and every morning, and I did what it says. And when you're falling asleep at night, it's okay if you fall asleep and you don't finish it, because it will go into your subconscious. So but I did it every morning, and I start to feel myself being lifted and feeling better and stuff like that. And after, I don't know, maybe a month or something, I didn't need it anymore. And my mind was in a new habitual pattern where I knew as I go to sleep, I focus on what I do want, when I as having it already. And as I wake up in the morning, I give thanks for what I do have, and pray for guidance and clarity, or meditate or whatever. But make sure that my first thoughts are great, and my last thoughts are great. And I was inspired to talk about practicing your vibe today, because when I got inspired to do that audiobook, it wasn't like as soon as I started doing it, I felt better. It didn't work that way. When I started doing it in the night and in the morning, it felt like it wasn't doing much, honestly. But I believed, and I understood the process, that if I start focusing on something different, if I keep focusing my mind on what I do want and what does make me feel good, and things like that, then I'll be cultivating a new energy, a new feeling in my body, and a new habitual pattern. And not only will it become easier because I'm creating a new habit, a new way of thinking, but also I'm going to start reaping the benefits of that new way of thinking over time. And if like when you're in a place that you feel like you don't have your joy anymore, or you don't have any peace anymore, anything like that, all you really have to do is practice that vibe over and over and over. If you want joy, practice joy every day. You may not feel the joy immediately, or you may feel it stronger some days and not another day. It doesn't matter. If you practice the things that bring you joy every day, you will have more and more joy. When you look at kids, like I look at my kids, and they're so full of love and joy and happiness and things like that. And then when you look at what they do each day, they play with their toys, they play with their video games, they watch their favorite shows, they want to eat their favorite foods. Even if I give them bread, you have to cut off the edges because they don't want that. They're always practicing like self-love, and they're always focusing on what they do want, and doing what they do love and enjoy. And we as parents support that, and we give them things that they enjoy and love and stuff like that. And then if you look at yourself, if you haven't been feeling joy or peace or whatever like that. Well, have you been giving yourself the things that bring you joy? Have you been giving yourself the things that bring you peace? And I just want to tell you quickly 2 or 3 ways on how you can start cultivating more peace or joy into your life. And especially this video is mostly about joy, but you want to start doing things every day that bring you joy, preferably multiple things, not just one thing. Think about it like a workout at the gym. If you start working out at the gym, if you work out very like a moderate workout, once a week, how much results are you going to see from that? If you work out 4 times a week, you're going to see a lot better results, right? And if you take those 4 times and you work out more intensely, you're going to see even faster results, right? So it's the same thing with practicing your vibe. If you just do one thing a week that makes you feel some kind of joy, or something that would normally bring you joy, it's not gonna do much for your life. But if you're always practicing things every day, it doesn't have to be big things. You don't have to have a lot of money or anything. It could just be like watching your favorite movie, or giving yourself, a food that you really love and enjoy, or listening to music that you love, or talk to somebody that brightens your day, or taking a walk in nature where someplace that you actually like, or visiting someplace that a park or a beach or something like that or if you do have money, do the things that bring you joy. Get a massage, go take a trip, whatever it is. But start practicing things every day. Every day you should be doing things that bring you joy. And if you're so far out, because I've been there, that you feel no joy even when you do the things that bring you joy, like I used to love fishing and dancing and all this stuff, and like I went fishing and I wasn't really feeling the joy that I used to feel. It's because I haven't been doing anything. I have to practice that vibe. So as you start doing these things every day, they may not bring you the joy that you remember they did, but as you keep doing them daily, every day, you go dancing, you go fishing, you watch movies, you talk to people, you practice gratitude, you meditate, you do these things on a regular basis, these things that bring you joy and that cultivate joy. Your joy will grow, your gratitude will grow, your peace will grow. It's the same thing like I said in the gym. When you start doing it every day, in the beginning it looks like not much is happening, but as you keep doing it consistently over and over and over, you start seeing huge results. So this is my message for you today. I'll put the link to the Louise Hay thing at the bottom, and I hope this helps. Like I said, just remember, just don't listen to your mind. Just know that if I keep doing joyful things every day, consistently, I will start feeling more joy in my body, and then the joy that I have from within will start leading me to do even more joyful things. Trust that joy, But I know a lot of people, when they get that message to follow their bliss, they're like, oh, I don't even know where my bliss is. Well, this is how you find it.